Hello class, Davis here. I just wanted to drop in to give you my reaction to exam 2 and to help shape your exam 2 reaction so that you can perform well in the remaining portion of this class. There truly is a significant amount of time remaining in this course, and if you did poorly, that's time you can make up your poor performance in, and if you did well, you should take warning because there is a significant amount of time left, and if you don't continue to work hard, you miss out on the grade that you truly deserve. Now, uh, grades were rather low in this exam. I would say that there were many ways to fail this exam and only a narrow path to succeed in this exam. Specifically, we can see the scores from my 1130 section. They ranged from 19 to 83 with a mean of 54. And in the second section, the 1230 section, we ranged from 14 to 93 with a mean of 58. Now, these exam scores were low, but regardless of uh, how you performed on this exam, I want to make sure you react with the correct mindset. Now, let me speak to the students who performed lower than average on this exam. Um, this exam was very difficult. It was long. There were problems which were tricky. There were problems who, through the way they were written, um, would have lower than average scores uh, regardless of who was taking the exam. Now, we also knew that the material for this section was on average harder, and that it was likely that this exam would be harder in part because the scores for exam 1 were so high. So, if you did poorly, it's really important to me that you come away with the right mental reaction. Math is a very punitive subject. It really can make you feel terrible. And I know because I've done mathematics my whole life. And if you do poorly on an exam, you just, it judges you in a way that perhaps you don't feel judged in another subject. And I want you to try to divorce yourself from this mindset. It's not a healthy one for mathematics. You really need to try to think about why you did poorly and what you can do to succeed again. Mathematics is a type of subject where a small gap in knowledge can have echoes throughout your mathematical career. For example, if you don't know how to add fractions, maybe this one gap in knowledge could ensure that you fail every math class after that. So, to that end, I encourage you to look through your exam carefully. Assess what you did wrong and try to identify what you can improve on. And maybe this is a difficult task. If you got a lot of things wrong, there's maybe a lot of things you need to improve on. But just pick out a couple. You need to start trying to cover your mathematical gaps. So work with a friend, work with me, work with a tutor in the MSLC. Try to identify themes in why you're getting problems wrong and work to address these fundamental problems. Um, and truthfully, this advice can go for all of you. There was no one who performed perfectly on this exam. Everyone has room to improve, and you need to fix these problems before they become larger problems in future courses. All right. I think that's about all I wanted to say. Uh, let's work on trying to really do well on exam 3. The material should be a little bit easier for this exam, and I believe we can have time to do well on this course. We just have to focus and really just hit it and get a good score on exam 3. That's the goal. Alright, I'm here to help you. Come to me. I'm ready to help. Okay, have a good weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday.